Hi everybody, it's Mr. D at In the Middle, Mr. D1 at blogspot.com with some teaching tips for day 2 of lesson 4 of S Cubed Level 2 Middle School Sightseeing Program for Beginners. So we have today, the opening warm-up will be about asking questions about the treble clef and bass clef that we covered yesterday, giving them, making sure they're aware of their options for determining the letter names. I want them to make the choice. If they're used to mnemonic devices from elementary training, they can use them. If they want to choose middle C and go through it that way, that's fine. Or if they want to use the G of the G clef or F of the F clef, it's up to them. What I want though is the understanding, real understanding of how it all works together, the bass and treble clef, the flow of the notes, the letters and how they repeat, going up, going down, backwards and forwards. We want to get them all of that information, want them to understand it, want the lights to go on. So they're going to have to name some notes using solfege and using letter names. Why? Because they're used to solfege and the movement and do changes, and this letter name connection and letters always being permanently in the same location is important for them to understand. Some of them will get it naturally, some will not, and a light will go on, but we want everyone to understand. So that then when they finish that warm-up, I'm going to ask them to go to their keyboards that I gave them. I drew one out in a previous lesson, and they have it in their folders, and place the notes on there. And I may have some kids come up to the board maybe at the end of class and place some different notes from the written warm-up, so kids start to see, okay, middle C is always here, and this is where the C, the high C on the treble clef goes, and etc. They have to put all of those pieces together one step at a time. So then we're going to have a rhythm exercise, and they're introducing today, I'm going to introduce eighth rests. What I have them do with an eighth rest is I have them lip sync the T of the eighth note that's missing in the rest or whatever. For example, ta, ti, ti, ta, ta. If they had ta, ti, ta, ta with that eighth rest, they would just lip sync that little missing part. So sometimes I'll make them actually put in the T and then lip sync it, and that way they feel it. We'll go through soprano, then we'll go through alto. This is hard for them. Then we'll go through baritone. So they get experience doing all of the eighth rests you see in the examples, and then they can go back and try it as a group. Again, balance and blend, you're talking about that as well. Not blend, but balance. And then I have some red arrows in there, again, continuing to point to where the unisons are across the parts, constantly bringing them back to that, making them aware. And then even in your repertoire, go back into your repertoire, find spots where you can talk about the things that are in these sight singing lessons, because SQ Level 2 is about connecting all of the dots. That's what it's about, and helping them start to really put things in the literature. They have the techniques down, they know how to pulse their hands, they know how to use the hand signs, but now it's time to put it into a higher level. So they've got sight singing example today. Again, I'm going to point out octave unisons in the boy part versus the girl part. True, perfect unisons in the girls' parts as well. And that's pretty much it. And I hope that's helping you out. Have a great day.